Right, actually, here. Let me just hear how it sounds on stream.
So quiet? Hang on, I gotta turn up Connor. I must have like hated on Connor or something. 'Cause Connor, I can barely hear him.
Demo when you meet your friends.
Right, actually, here. Let me just hear how it sounds on stream.
Wow. I literally just got muted right
I
there.
must have like hated on Connor or something. Like Connor, I can barely hear him. I want you guys to listen to this. Oh my God!
Right, actually,
Stupid!
let
That's
me
out.
just hear how it sounds on stream. Holy crap.
I literally just.
Stupid. Zell, man, I
Let
hate.
me just make sure I turn this sound down to like -1.
No, it's not even that bad. It's not even.
Not that bad.
Just
No,
hang on.
It's
Just hang
gonna
on.
bad,
be
you say.
like the drummer that doesn't know what he's doing.
No. It's actually. I know. It's not that. It's
Gucci
No,
gang,
I don't
Gucci gang, Gucci
I don't even-
gang,
no, it's
Gucci
not-
gang,
there's no
Gucci
bluff.
gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
There's no
It's
bluff,
the
no.
same lyric, 20
Bluff nub? Question mark?
No. There's no
like
pluff
in the
nub.
middle of our house.
No pluff nub.
In the middle
What?
of our house.
Just wait.
I guess I need to hear this now. Okay, Denzel Washington. Here you go. Let's put you up to 1%. No, okay.
Oh, is this a SpongeBob?
Wait. wait. I can't listen.
Stupid
He's
SpongeBob.
bad. Oh my goodness! It's just hilarious. Hang on, one more time for Lucas.
Alright, play one more time and then we're gonna start.
All right, Denzel, hello.
Denzel Washington. Damo, the day that Denzel fell silent.
Yeah, what happened?
It's the day the world
Denzel?
stops turning is the day that happened.
This will live long in the memory of Denzel Washington.
Oh, there he is. Just wait, Lucas.
Wait, what?
Me? You think this is funny? In a cosmic sort of way, yes. Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks? God, it's just an ordinary crabby.
Oh my goodness!
Just like, with it not being in context, like, I have zero clue what's going on, jeez.
You think this is funny? In a cosmic sort of way.
Where, yeah.
Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary crabby.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Alright, boys. You guys ready?
Yes.
Alright. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the No Views podcast.
This isn't cancerous at all.
It's your host, Parky Boy, number 1.
Hello, everyone.
Sound off. Who else is in this podcast?
Oh my goodness! It's God.
It is Connor God back again.
And then Lucas. Lucas Christ, as they call him. Down on the bio.
Yeah. I'm just kinda,
Instead of Parky Boy, they call him Lukey Boy.
kinda here.
Oh, why? Does he have leukemia?
No.
Lukey
Wait,
boy.
what?
Parky Boy, Lukey Boy?
I don't
Lucas is gonna be
understand
like
this
the only
conversation.
one who succeeds.
Well,
Well.
on that note, let's talk about a little bit of the, did somebody say NBA?
No, we didn't.
I said the NBA, yeah.
We're
NBA.
not trying to talk about NBA.
NBA?
Yeah, John doesn't need to lose again.
MEA medical clinics.
Oh, John doesn't need to lose again. Like what, the fantasy
Wait,
league?
Yeah,
okay,
like the
okay,
other.
let-
Okay, so how'd that go? How'd that go? I want to hear about that.
All right, so wait, you mind if I say it, Connor?
Go ahead.
All right. So, I will admit, Connor, you did win. You won by a very large margin. Connor won, I think, with 52 points, 54 points, and I had 42. Yeah, 42 points. I was second. I came in second. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the result. I was facing off against a basketball. So I'm just happy. Just happy it worked out. But I'm also very depressed because all the players I chose were trash. John Wall, trash. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, they were okay sometimes, mostly trash. Kevin Durant was the only consistent player on my team when he wasn't injured. Kevin Love, injured, trash. Kyle Korver, God, always God. It doesn't matter what he does. Let's see. D Rose, I knocked him off my roster because he sucks. Injured. Let's see. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the players I'm willing to talk about. The rest of them were no names or were garbage, and I'm not willing to talk about them.
Wow.
Garbage for reasons I can't explain. You know, like sometimes I just know John Wall is garbage just because he is, and people like Kevin Love just get injured like every day. I just know that for a fact.
You don't know about injured every day. That's Steph Curry.
Okay.
Steph.
Kevin Love was always ill. Kevin Love was always breaking stuff. He broke his tooth, then he broke his arm, then he broke everything. You know what? Kyle Korver missed less time than Kevin Love. That's all that matters, I think. I think that's the important thing to note.
Oh my
Now,
god.
speaking of losses, John, I have something very special prepared for you.
Oh, yeah.
March Madness
yeah.
has concluded, everybody. Connor won the bracket, if I remember correctly, by another large margin. But I did prepare an apology for our dear friend John, who picked Duke. And Duke went further than any of our other teams. So
That is true.
let me pull up this apology that I wrote for Mr. John. Oh, here it is. John apology.
For a long time.
All right. You guys ready for this? It's a little long. It's a couple pages, 700 words. All right. John Phillips, a man, a true and completely legitimate man. When someone around me says the word man or anything along those lines, the first thing to come to my mind is the name John Phillips. Someone who is truly ruthless, commanding, and can seize the attention of those around him almost instantaneously. John Phillips, a name that shall live on in my head and in my heart for years to come. Someone who is such a great person and friend to those he knows, and he is someone who deserves to be treated with the utmost respect. He is treated frequently by me, and for that, I owe him an apology. Not only for how I treat him, but most importantly, I owe him an apology for not believing in his bracket. John, the past 7 years have been a ride. A loyal friend to me and someone I've come to rely on too heavily. With time, our closeness has also grown, and that has led me to become comfortable with verbally insulting you continuously. For that, John, I am sorry. I wish I could take back some of the harsher comments I've said, but that's just not how life works, huh? I think back on the things I've said to you and realize how I have done and said low and horrible things to you, John. John, when I berate you like that, we all know that is because I am insecure in myself. John, I would like to apologize to you for my hurtful words, but I know that that is not enough to take away the damage that I have done. None of that, though, is as important as the real problem here. That being that your team was still in the tournament and mine, sadly, was not. John, we publicly shamed you for having Duke going all the way in the NCAA tournament, when my own team, Virginia, was already tossed aside like a rag doll that had been repeatedly run over, forwards, backwards, sideways, and smeared with the dirt beneath it multiple times before a passing feral dog decides it's time to plant its seed within the bear-beaten doll. Then after the dog has its way with that rag doll, it takes it into its mouth and carries it down the road before that rabid animal is in turn struck by a moving Mack truck, pretty much being crushed to bits. Then as its guts are scattered across the street, a vulture decides to come down from the heavens to ravage what's left, tearing into the ragdoll, shredding it. Then the vulture is mauled by a large bobcat out of the Rankin County woods when somehow my team is based in Virginia, but maybe the vulture just somehow did something. Duke was still alive. Duke's men's basketball team was alive and well in the tournament. Meanwhile, North Carolina and Virginia were not. I would say it's a shame, but John, I think that it's time you get to take home a W for once. Your team was in it, and it's very possible they could have won it. So, John, through all of this, I want you to know that I am wishing you the best of luck. This was back before the bracket was over. Luck is a funny thing, is it not? Something that somehow so many of us could have, but at the same time, something missing from so many lives. So many lives that could use even the slightest, tiniest shred of luck or so, quote, unlucky that they never get the chance. Heck, John, this whole career we're chasing is based off of luck. Are we going to be the lucky few that blow up? Will we be the lucky ones who get a chance to make it in this competitive YouTube environment? I don't know, John. I don't know. But, John, as this wraps up, I just want you to know that through all of this madness, this March Madness, you're still above all, my friend. My dear friend, John Robert Phillips. Go look for a Social Security. Is that your middle name? I can't remember if that's right or not. Let's hope I'm not wrong. But, oh, dear John, I have sullied your great name over the course of this March, and for that I owe you the sincerest of apologies. And that is the end of my letter.
Well, Haeden, thank you. You almost brought a tear to my eye,
Oh, you
Almost.
couldn't quite do it.
but I could
Dang.
not quite get it out.
Really? That's
No.
pretty shameful, John. That man just like put his entire
Man, that was 800 words of my life.
effort.
I know. It didn't
And
bring
you're not
tears,
even
but
gonna
it
shed,
did,
like, a
I will say,
tear.
Haeden, I was smiling the whole time. That was
I hope you guys
very
enjoyed it.
heartfelt.
Hope you guys
Very,
enjoyed it.
very
Hope you thought it was
heartfelt.
funny,
I'm-
sweet, whatever. Tried to read it as best I could
I'm
without
proud.
laughing.
To receive such a letter, and proud to have someone who will write such a letter for me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Now, let's talk
Now,
about...
Lucas. Now,
oh,
Lucas.
wait.
It's your turn for an apology. Apologize to me.
Yeah, I think you should apologize for not even like saying happy birthday or anything.
Across the room in a spasmodic fit.
Okay.
I want to talk about those NBA playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody remember
Connor,
the
Connor, do you wanna-
matchups?
You
I
want
don't
to
know
talk
the
it, Connor?
matchups.
Or
I don't know about the matchups now.
I'll look it up. I'll look
I'd
it
have
up.
to go to ESPN or something.
I got
I
it,
know
boys.
the matchups. I think I know the matchups for the East at least. Or I know for round one, it was Raptors, Wizards, Cavs, Pacers, Celtics, Bucks, and some other no-name team that I can't remember.
76ers.
Oh, the 76ers and who was it? The Heat? Yeah, the Heat.
Yeah.
And then I don't know the West. I think it's like Golden State. And, Golden State, Spurs.
The Thunder are playing the Jazz, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
God.
yummy.
Can I see a bracket? for this?
Trailblazers are playing someone.
I don't know about the brackets. You'd have to go look that up.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Oh, here we go. All right, Raptors versus Wizards. Yeah. And Raptors won game one of that. Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks. Game one. That's tomorrow. It's tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon, I mean. 76ers versus the Heat. 76ers looks like they won 130 to 103.
Wow.
Nice. Ben Simmons with the carry probably. Don't even want to look at the box score on that one.
Probably.
Cavs and Pacers is tomorrow at 3:30. Then the West, we've got the Rockets versus the Timberwolves. That looks like it's tomorrow at 9 p.m.
That should be. That should probably be an easy dub for the Rockets. I think
No,
James
I
Harden
don't
will
think
carry. You don't think so? Wait, who's on?
No,
Wait, is Karl Anthony Towns on Timberwolves?
Yep, and Jimmy Butler.
Oh.
Oh.
You know,
Jimmy.
yeah, I think James Harden's gonna get stuffed by Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, it actually
I
looks
think
like
the
New
Timberwolves
Orleans and
gonna
Portland
win.
are playing right now.
I hope New Orleans win.
New
I wanna
Orleans
see
is
Anthony
actually
Davis.
winning by
Anthony
17
Davis
right now. It's currently 67 to
God.
50.
Oh, what crap?
Let's see. Yeah, Warriors beat the Spurs. And then right now, as we speak, New Orleans beating Portland.
Okay. Yeah, well, Portland really only. I mean, from what I know, I think they only really have Damian Lillard.
They have CJ
And a few
McCollum.
others.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, don't you have CJ McCollum on your fantasy team?
You also have Ben Simmons, you know.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Wow, you had it. Lucky. Well, I wish I had Donovan Mitchell. That would have been
I
some
had
good
him, too.
stuff. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, no wonder he had 52 points. Kid.
OKC versus the Jazz is tomorrow at 6:30.
That should be.
And that's it. Those are the matchups.
Well, who we got going all the way then?
Who do we got going all the way? I mean, I'd like to see the Raptors go all the way, but I don't know how confident I am in saying that.
I think the Raptors will get far, but I would hope that I hope that Cleveland makes it. Obviously, I just do. I just enjoy Cleveland.
I'm thinking Sixers, Cleveland, and Toronto are gonna. I think it's between those three for me on who I think's gonna.
Yeah,
Go.
I enjoy the 76ers too because I have Joel Embiid, and I enjoy him. Or he did good.
Sixers
on my
haven't been
fantasy
looking
team.
too bad.
Yeah, they've really come up. The process is.
Oh, they came
has
up.
helped.
What about the West? What do you think about the West?
I'm thinking Thunder.
I
Warriors.
think without a doubt it's Thunder. I mean, not Thunder. Warriors. I'm an idiot. I think it's without.
Think
a
we're
doubt
gonna see
it's
another super team Warriors come out of the woodwork
Yeah.
and clutch down in the
As
finals
soon
again?
as soon as Steph is back, it's over. It's
over.
easy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's got a chance.
Yeah,
Who do you
I mean,
guys
they can
think will be
try.
going to Golden State next season?
Probably not too many. They don't have much cap space, I don't think, left.
LeBron's going to the Warriors for his last season.
I think it's either. I think it might be LeBron to 76ers. I don't know.
I wish.
You think
I
he'd really
that
go
would
there?
be- I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of it on Instagram and Twitter, and
I mean, I've seen memes, but
I have to.
I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of analysts, expect that he's considering the 76ers, which is
I
better
hope
than
he does.
usual. I think that would be cool. I think LeBron on the 76ers with the Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid would be a very dominant team.
so
But once LeBron is out of the Cavs, and Cavs are over. I mean,
so looks like
they
we'll
can-
know who's moving
they can
forward.
draft as many nobodies as they want because they're already basically a team of nobodies except Kyle.
Looks like every series ends on the 29th, so we'll know the next wave of terror come the 29th. We'll see who's left standing after the initial sweep. But yeah, I think there's going to be some good games just in the first round of playoffs.
Yeah.
Easily. I really don't want the Warriors to go that far. I'm going to be honest.
They will.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't.
I just
them
want
to,
1
but
year.
It's just expected,
Yeah, it's so expected. Think the
I mean,
Cavs can make it a
they're
third time? Do you guys think we could see a Cavs-Warriors matchup 3 in a row?
I'd like to see 76ers instead of the Cavs, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Embiid gets healthy, I think Cavs might
They have a
win
chance.
76ers.
I think that's the only team that has a chance, though. The Raptors are just going to choke like usual.
Yeah, Raptors
God,
are
I know.
a show game.
I don't want it to happen, but
Yeah, I mean, the win they got today was the first time they've won like game one.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, like 10 series or whatever.
it's
Which
so
is-
sad. It's not like they're a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team. They just.
They're like me. That's why I love them so
I
much.
think they're a good team.
We can't win a clutch.
Yeah, they just
We're chokers.
don't do it. And Kyle, they don't try hard enough sometimes.
If you put Kyle in the game, they'd win everyone.
God.
Kyle needs to start. I don't know if he does or not.
Kyle
but-
Korver to start.
Actually,
Wasn't he
Kyle
starting?
started a little bit, but
Is he starting in the playoffs?
he started. No, probably not. They'll have George Hill starting.
Can I see their
Kyle,
lineup?
I think
No.
Kyle's going to be backup. I don't think J.R. Smith is playing during the playoffs.
Let me see if I can see their
No.
lineup right
I
now.
love J.R. Smith.
No, J.R. Brick, dude. The Cavs are going to lose if they play J.R.
J.R. Brick, but you need his Tennessee powers.
I don't think the Cavs need it.
Yeah, they do. Come on.
I mean, they might, but I guess that they'll play him like third man off the bench, or like whatever is past the bench warmer. But
You need some Henny God on the court. Come on.
Osman starting over Kyle?
but- No, I think Kyle's are going to be in like the second unit for
I'm looking
playoffs.
at their depth chart right now. That's all I'm looking at. LeBron James. Oh man, 50 and 32.
They did worse than usual this year.
Oh yeah,
the
well the
Cavs?
Cavs.
Yeah.
That was a thing this year. Like
LeBron
their
leads
defense
4 out of the
is just-
5 stats. Kevin Love's the only person. LeBron has the most points on the team, or he's got the most average points on team, assists, steals, and blocks. Kevin Love has rebounds.
That's
It's
all
insane.
Kevin does.
Yeah,
LeBron is just dominating this team.
That's what he always has done.
God, I love that man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I want LeBron to carry, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Cavs don't have any like just superstars besides LeBron. You know?
God, I
They
know.
had Kyrie, and then they
Well, yeah, they
traded.
had-
Yeah, Kyrie got
yeah.
injured.
Yeah, LeBron
Yeah.
would have been, but can't always do it when you got Kyrie the I want to be a leader Irving, who also injured his knee like an idiot. Kyrie will be out for the all of playoffs, so I hope he enjoys it.
Jesus. What if Kyrie's mom was listening? She heard you say
I don't
that.
care. I don't care.
Okay.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go get some sweet tea real quick.
Sweet tea.
You boys, please facilitate some kind of conversation while I'm gone.
We're just
All right.
radio
Lucas,
silent.
Lucas. How's your life been? How's your life been, Lucas?
No, it's been actually pretty
Call
decent
Lucas
so
in
far.
off the bench.
My birthday was yesterday, so
Your birthday? Your birthday?
yeah.
Lucas, your birthday? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh my god.
I want you to think about the logic. I mean,
Okay.
You're not supposed to. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Lucas.
should I
Go
say,
ahead.
oh, guess what? It's my birthday tomorrow. Hope you didn't forget.
Well, I don't have that in my calendar,
XD.
Lucas. I can't even remember my mom's or my sister's birthday or my dad's birthday. All I remember is my own. I only think about myself. That's the problem. Hey, it's because he's etched it into my mind that, oh, my birthday's in summer. Hey guys, I'm coming over. I'm coming to Jackson City this summer. So for my birthday. That's the reason I remember his.
That
Lucas.
is, he kind of does do that.
Yeah, but today was really interesting. So I was supposed to have to take the ACT today.
Oh yeah, and the
Oh yeah, what did you have
tornadoes.
to
It was a
do?
big
What did you
tornado,
have to do?
and so I got there around 7:30ish. We know around 8 o'clock. They're like, "Okay, we're going into a lockdown," and so, but okay, that's not even the worst part. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but when I went there, my ID was expired because I got my
Lucas.
4 years ago. So like it was one day expired. Okay, so I had to call
wow.
my mom to bring me my passport to take it, and then she had to come in during the tornado warning.
Oh wow.
It was
That's kind of awkward, Lucas. I ain't gonna lie.
no, it wasn't actually that bad, but it was interesting day.
What did you have to
Especially
do?
when they
Did
were
you-
like,
did you end up
"Hey, tell your
complaining?
loved ones that you're okay," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, my loved ones are right here."
Did you end up completing the ACT?
Yeah.
No, they
Did they can't fully? Oh, so did you just go home or?
hmm
Oh man, that's so weird. I thought I saw like most of the districts had canceled the ACT testing,
hmm
but Northwest has always been stubborn. They just never give up.
Sad.
Oh, what the crap is that?
I'm really glad they actually decided to reschedule though, and I don't even know when they're gonna do it, and it might be a day that I'm gonna be in Atlanta, so. And that
Well, hopefully you're
would
not in
not be
Atlanta.
good.
That's not going to be good.
Yeah,
that would
you
not
pay
be
for no
good.
reason.
Pretty hectic day for me, I think, so far.
And my
I was
day,
wondering what those
didn't
people were going to be
too
doing
much.
because my dad was telling me that there were people at the school taking the ACT, and I forgot about that.
Well, were you supposed to take it today?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, good. I was like, wait. I was like, what?
We took the ACT like 2 weeks before.
I see.
Get out of the.
Also, how long does it take to go get sweet tea?
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness.
You remember what happened last time, like when we couldn't start the stream because of he was out?
Oh yeah, it's a little bit of an interesting, setup. A little bit of an interesting story. Remember that,
What
Lucas?
happened? Which one?
You don't remember
You know the it's just a little Haeden.
that?
You know,
Went to
just having some him time, I guess.
unload the
Well,
groceries.
not just him time, not just him
Unload
time.
the
Yeah, there you go.
groceries.
Him and somebody else time.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah,
You remember
yeah,
it now?
I remember
You
that
remember it
one.
now?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a good day to have make some good jokes. I have to
Oh
say.
yeah. I
Good
was
still
very
make
good
them,
to
though.
have some
I was
jokes.
proud of myself for making clean.
Oof.
Hey, welcome
Oof,
back,
indeed.
Haeden.
What's up, boys? What'd you guys talk about while I was gone?
No.
Some very interesting thoughts, at least.
I'll be sure to go back
we
and
talked
watch.
about Lucas's day and the tornado drills.
Oh, yeah, there were tornadoes here this morning. I think I texted you about it, John. Got woken up at like 4 o'clock.
I know, Haeden.
Sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty intense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that is heading up my way now. It's supposed to start thunderstorming at 9 a.m. I cannot wait tomorrow. I can't remember the last time I had a thunderstorm. That's why I want one so badly.
Oh,
Hey, boys, I got something interesting I'd like to hear your thoughts on. IGN just released a stat
great.
that said Avengers Infinity War has pre-sold more tickets than the last 7 Marvel movies combined.
That
Was it
doesn't
combined?
surprise me.
Yeah,
Pretty good, I guess.
pre-sold more tickets than the last 7 Marvel movies combined.
Oh wait,
Wonder
the
why.
last 7 combined.
Wait,
No,
The last
most-
7 Marvel movies combined. Hold on, I want to see what all
What were the
movies
last
those are.
7?
Yeah, if they suck, then that's nothing
I can
big.
think of
What were the
Homecoming.
last
I can think
7?
of Ragnarok. I can think of I mean, those 2 were pretty big too. Can I get a list? Movies, Marvel.com. Let's see.
Yeah, look at the release date.
Black Panther. Black Panther was huge. Ragnarok was pretty big. Homecoming. Guardians Galaxy Volume 2. Doctor Strange. Civil War.
God.
So wait,
lot
it
of-
outsold Black Panther, Ragnarok,
the
Homecoming,
most ambitious
Guardians
crossover
Volumes
in
2.
history.
Doctor Strange, Civil War, and Ant-Man. It pre-sold. It beat all those pre-sales
Ant-Man.
combined.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty big.
That's actually pretty crazy.
It'll be
Holy
interesting
crap,
to
wow.
see after the pre-sales too,
Oh, it's gonna be like the most.
because Black Panther.
Top movie.
it's
Crazy
gonna be like 2 weeks before I'm gonna be able
Top movie all
See
time.
it, my God.
It's probably gonna happen.
Black Panther's on its way to being the 3rd most selling movie right now.
I just made a splash from downtown.
You playing
My
2K or
God.
something?
Yeah, I'm playing 2K while we do this because it's a bit easier to talk while you're just mindlessly walking around steamrolling guys.
That makes complete sense.
No, Lucas, you make complete sense.
Let's see how much money
Thanks,
Black
man.
Panther
I really
made.
appreciate your
Good bit.
complete
Yeah.
honesty.
Crossed $1 billion at the global box office. That was last month. God, $1 billion for a single movie.
Wow. Oh, it better be amazing then.
What's number 1?
I'm pretty sure it's Avatar.
Yeah, actually,
I think it is.
Wait, was Avatar even that good of a movie?
It really
wasn't
wasn't.
I've
I don't
personally
think so.
never been a fan of like Avatar, like the blue kind of Avatar.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The
Yeah.
Last Airbender.
Yeah.
is good,
Yeah,
but-
The Last Airbender
yeah.
was
The Last
absolute
Airbender is actually like
freaking
a pretty good
garbage.
show.
Wow.
Well, the
Wait.
show was good. The movie was
Wait, what?
piece
Right.
of
Okay. I'm looking at
crap.
a list on Wikipedia. I don't know how updated this is. Avatar is at number 1 with 2,787
Titanic's
million.
million.
right?
Yeah,
God.
Titanic's number 2 at 2,187.
Wow, $2
million.
billion dollars.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens was at $2,068,000,000.
Oh, I know
Jurassic
that one, too.
World at $1
How?
1.6 billion. Avengers, the first one, had 1.5 billion. Fast and Furious 7 had 1.5 billion. Avengers: Age of Ultron was 1.4 billion. Harry Potter: Deathly Hallows Part 2 was 1.3 billion. Star Wars: Last Jedi with 1.3, and then number 10, Black Panther, 1.3 billion. How
Yeah, it's
updated
not
is
gonna
this?
catch up.
Box office. Yeah, both the new Star Wars sequels are up there, which is really interesting, I think. In top 10 at least. That and Jurassic
Well, I mean,
World.
I think the money that goes into Star Wars it's actually, you can see it. I mean, it looks great all the time.
Well, that's not how much it cost to make. That's how much it made.
Oh, that's how much it made. Okay,
Yeah, that's
I
how much
thought
it
you
made
were
at the
gonna
You
box
said
office.
$2 billion to make a movie.
Yeah, that's why I was actually. So, I mean, I'm stupid. I'm big stupid.
Frozen's right under Black Panther.
How?
It's
Hey,
at
Frozen was
1.27
popular. I
million.
don't care what
Frozen
anybody
was
talks.
huge.
Yeah. But I think that it's probably made more like when it says it at the box office. Does that just mean like how many people own the movie?
No, box office is how
Because-
many people went to go see it. How many people bought
When the-
tickets to the movie.
Okay.
And this is
Because
it's worldwide.
I think Frozen way overdid a lot. Pretty much overdid some of these other movies.
Oh yeah, if we
I
look at
think-
home
I think
sales for
Frozen was
Frozen, I
just
bet it
like-
outsold a lot.
Selling other things that weren't the movie itself.
Ooh, wait, domestic? Can we list it by domestic? Whoa, okay, so domestic. I'm assuming it's talking about America when it says domestic, but Star Wars Force Awakens is actually the highest grossing domestic movie with 936 million. And then Avatar is second, and Black Panther, that's what it is. Black Panther passed Titanic for $669 million in domestic sales. It's the third highest grossing movie from the United States of all time.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
That's
Star
what-
Wars Force
they
Awakens
opened
is
it
number
up,
one.
They opened up Black Panther in Saudi Arabia and stuff, and they always had like a cinema ban and all that crap in there.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what?
They opened up Black Panther in Saudi Arabia. Oh, like like a cinema ban. Like you
Yeah.
can't see too many movies there, but
Oh, my
they opened it up for that
God.
movie. That's a good movie. I mean,
How many... Okay, I'm going to look in top 25 and see how many Marvel movies. Actually, we'll see how many Disney movies. So that's like Marvel, Star Wars. That's one.
Well, don't they own practically everything?
6. Yeah, I know.
oh my god.
They own 13 of the top 25 highest grossing movies.
Wow.
It's crazy. Absolutely insane. And in the top 5,
Are the other ones
they own 2
all
of the top
different,
5.
or
The other ones, Universal has about... Universal has 4. Warner Brothers has 2. What is PD? What is PDW? What is that? Paramount? Star
Pixar
Wars?
DreamWorks, maybe?
Oh, that may be it.
I don't know.
Does Pixar... I mean, not Pixar. DreamWorks, whatever. Do they own Star Wars? Sony has 1. But Avatar was under Fox. Okay, no, it's not Paramount. I think you're right, Connor. I think it's DreamWorks because Paramount has its own
Has to
abbreviation.
be. I don't know.
The top 3 are all different. Well, actually, the top 4 are all from different studios, and then 5 goes back to Disney. God, that's insane, though, about Disney having that many franchises under its belt. That's insane.
Practically
come
own like
on.
a monopoly.
God, I know. Oh, speaking of grossing, I want to see how much money Fortnite's made.
Oh,
Do they have those numbers?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess so. It might.
Epic made about $126 million through Fortnite in-app purchases in the month of February.
Oh,
How much?
It made $126 million in February from in-app purchases. iOS made $15 million in its first 3 weeks in the App Store. Good night.
God.
But that leads me into another conversation I wanted to have about what we think about the lifespan of Fortnite. I want to hear. Hear what we
I
think.
think Fortnite is pretty popular right now. I think it will not. I mean, losing popularity is different than like dying.
Yeah.
I think Fortnite will go on for a long time. I think as many people who will hate on it, they can all hate on it as much as they want. I think it's a different take on the battle royale scene. Like it's one of the better serviced games for battle royale.
Yeah.
There's constant updates. They're millions, and they had like 3 million players, and most games don't see that in their whole lifetime. So I think things like that are important. I just think the amount of people playing and the constant updates will keep players, come back just to try it out, even if they don't even play for that long. So I think it'll be maybe a year or two before it's like, just not talked about anymore.
Yeah, Connor and I had a conversation whenever Ninja and Drake played. I think that was when we talked about it, Connor, about we were talking about Minecraft. We were like comparing it to how Minecraft kind of blew up on like YouTube and Twitch. And then you saw it. You saw Minecraft had the Minecraft, it didn't blow up as quickly as Fortnite. I say Fortnite blew up quickly. I mean, whenever Fortnite blew up, like it blew up way bigger than Minecraft did when it blew up.
Do you think this is more of a trend rather than like a mainstay, or do you think it's gonna be more of a mainstay rather than just like a trend?
See, at first I thought it was gonna be a trend. I really thought at first. I thought it was going to be a trend. I thought it was going to be almost like a Minecraft thing whenever we see Minecraft. But the thing that's different with them is that Minecraft's explosion was it was a bit slower than Fortnite's explosion.
Well, I think a big part of that is that Fortnite is free and that Minecraft is $30.
Yeah, and Minecraft has always cost money.
Anyone can get it.
Well, you also have to own an Xbox One, and that's also pretty important.
Yeah, or PC or phone.
Yeah, you can get it on PC
or computer.
You have to own a
PlayStation 4.
I mean, you can literally get it free if you have a phone, a PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I mean, Minecraft did that, but Minecraft didn't do that till later, which is also interesting in how it blew up. Because Minecraft didn't wait to do that until after it blew up on PC alone, which is pretty interesting. But it was
a pretty big mainstay too, I think, for a really long time, and now it's
a good 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, Minecraft's lifespan was longer. And I mean, it's like Minecraft's dead. It's dead on the video side. It's dead, but I'm pretty sure there's still a bit of a player base in Minecraft.
Yeah,
especially with younger audiences.
You're never gonna lose people who want to be creatively based, I think.
Yeah, like me and my girlfriend. The
main draw is that it is a big base for people who want to be creative with building things. I think that's the main reason why a lot of us have played it.
Or Hunger Games.
Yeah, and a lot of it is that as the original fans of Minecraft grow up, there's always a generation after them that'll kind of take up. Like Hogan and Remy, for example. Like, they weren't even old enough to, use a computer whenever we were playing Minecraft when it got popular. But now, Hogan and Remy, I see them on the Xbox, on the computer playing Minecraft, all the time, just because there'll always be that, Minecraft, somewhat caters to, a younger audience. So it makes more sense that there's always going to be children. And so I feel like Minecraft's always going to have some kind of player base, but it's just going to be a lot younger than Fortnite, even though even Fortnite has a lot of younger kids playing it.
But I don't think Fortnite has the depth. That's probably my only
Well, it's hard to get.
Yeah, do you guys think it has the depth to make it as long as Minecraft did?
Because Minecraft had the ability, I think, to almost. I mean, unless they can add more to it. But I don't.
Yeah, there's just way more to do with Minecraft than Fortnite. Well, but it's amazing. It's amazing that so many people still play Fortnite.
Minecraft, I think, is your imagination.
Well, you guys have to think. It's a battle royale sector. That thing it's hard to have depth in a game where 100 people go in and you're supposed to win. How do you add?
Well, I don't think I don't think you're really supposed to have depth, and that's why I don't think even any battle royale game will ever.
But I think
that's what makes it. I think that's what makes battle royale games so popular as well. With John's side there, because it's
no,
low attention span.
Getting in there.
Yeah, unless you want to be a top level player, You don't need to be paying too much attention. It's low, not low effort, but it's low like skill gap.
I think it's also tends to be a more mindless experience.
Yes.
If you kind of get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of NBA players, a lot of them play Minecraft, or no Minecraft. A lot of them play Fortnite. It's a good way to, have like a E-line kind of game where you're just killing stuff.
And Fortnite was a lot more. You don't see people getting criticized for playing Fortnite like you saw kids getting teased for playing Minecraft.
But
like you see like cringe compilations with Minecraft and Minecon and
also
stuff.
Have to think about how we as a humans have evolved since 2012 where Minecraft was the thing, and then here where half not as many people had good PCs and Xboxes.
Yeah, that's an
then.
interesting point. Would if a game like Minecraft came out, like if Minecraft had never existed, and a game like Minecraft came out in 2018, do you think anybody would pay $30 for it? Like, I feel like we win.
Actually, I think there's a large base of people who still really enjoy.
How much is like Starbound and Terraria? How much do those go for right now?
About $15.
15? Like, I feel like if it was at that price, but still at like $26 in 2018, do you still think there'd be a market for it?
Played Terraria. I think, at least but we're also now sort of in a new market where cheap is good because we like cheap, but free is even better than good. That's why these
free with in-app purchases. That's like the new market.
Yeah, that's the craze.
Can grab a large group of people just because the price tag, like the initial price tag, says $0.
Yes, freemium.
Even
South Park
though
had a
if
whole
it
episode
leads
about it.
to you paying $20 in the future.
Well, yeah, and
even more.
I mean, people enjoy a free game, but a lot of people expect a free game to be pretty crappy.
Yeah,
and to have a game, but
they put a lot of
in-app purchases. But Fortnite doesn't do that. I don't know if you've noticed, but Fortnite doesn't advertise buying the battle pass nearly as much as a lot of these other games do.
Yeah, like I mean, I haven't played on mobile.
Well, it's a lot like it's a lot optional. It's not like it's not paid.
Yeah, and it's optional in every free game, but every free game will always advertise it to you to get you to do it.
Yes,
but
like a mobile pop-up.
Although you have I guess a higher EXP boost, so I guess your level gets higher and so on and so forth. But
do you guys think the battle pass is
part
worth
of the
it?
game? Sorry, go ahead.
Do you guys think that enough people think the battle pass is worth it? Like, I mean, we see so many people with skins. Obviously, those people have a battle pass or they're buying V-Bucks or something. Like, there's something about Fortnite's, about their in-app purchases that makes people want to buy it.
I think Fortnite by itself, as just a free game, is kind of plain, and that's probably one of the only issues with it. That's why people are, I think, a lot more compelled to buy things like skins, which make the characters look a little bit more interesting rather than this plain look, at least as far as I can tell.
Yeah, to like set them apart from like people want to feel better. They want to feel like they're doing better at the game than the other people that they're playing against.
And then you also have these like emotes where it's like, oh, I want to do something funny now. Okay, this is when I win. This is the thing I want to be doing when I win. Or when I mess somebody up, I can dance on their grave.
That's very common. Me and John have fun doing that.
Yeah.
To a lot of our victims.
It's all like that kind of thing stems, I guess, from like teabagging, which is
that's old
really
school.
old trend. Holy crap!
So what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think was the most contributing thing to Fortnite blowing up. Like, do you think it's the price tag? Do you think it's being free? Do you think it was the personalities that were talking about it?
Yeah, accessibility, price, and it's a reliable game. Any outages?
It's
compared
like
to
one
a lot
outage
of big games
since it blew up.
And anyone can play it. Anyone can have a good time with it. I think it's a well-made game. And I think that's a big reason why people enjoy it. And for free, that just multiplies it. That just like triples how many people are going to play it.
I agree with all those points, and I just want to stress the fact that because it's free, anyone who happens to have a console game and an internet connection or a computer and an internet connection can play it, and that's why I think it blew up to such a degree.
Yeah, I mean, it blew up, and I mean, it's
it's also a good game, but there are a lot of really good games out there.
That's another question that I have. What do you guys think has made it stay this high? Like, what do you guys think has people coming back for more?
Probably the large player base. I mean, wait times aren't really high, and I think there's a lot to be gained from saying, like, there's a lot of competitive nature in people I think is brought out, I think, in this kind of game. Like the idea of, oh, I want to be first, or the people who tend to be a little bit more social are also brought into this game because they can play in groups of people rather than just by themselves.
Yeah, Lucas, I agree, because that was what I remember when we initially tried out Fortnite. John, I remember when I initially tried out Fortnite, I remember I really didn't like it.
Uh-huh.
Remember, John? I remember. We tried on Xbox, and I really didn't enjoy it, but it wasn't. The thing that swayed it for me was I watched the Ninja and Drake stream, and I saw how good Ninja was at the game. Like, I saw not only his personality while he was playing it that kind of drew me towards the game, but I also saw just how high the skill, like how high of a skill you can get in Fortnite. That was what got me back into playing the game, and that's what has me playing. That's what has me playing every day, like I do, is just knowing that there's a higher skill, knowing that there's a level above what I'm playing at that's possible to achieve. Same reason I play Smash Brothers Melee. The game's 16 years old, but the game still has a consistent player base. It still has viewers. There's still money in it, to where you see the streams of the tournaments and stuff, and it's just knowing that there's a large amount of people that are at just such a higher skill, that the ceiling is just so high on skill for that game, that there's just so much more to do than the level that most like casuals and most people that are playing it are at.
But that's not to say that in a game like Fortnite, casuals can't win.
Oh yeah,
and that's another thing. In Smash, if you're a casual or if you've never touched the game before in your life, well, and you know what happens. You know what happens. You get absolutely bodied
tapped
by people who are superior, and that's the same kind of deal in Fortnite.
Well,
but,
I think you get bodied by people who are good at the game.
Yeah, in Fortnite, definitely.
Well, for your food, but I'm you really taking steps to learn the mechanics in Smash, then you really aren't ever going to get anywhere. But in Fortnite, there really are no mechanics. You pick up a gun, you aim down sights.
What about
and you
building?
shoot.
Well,
building, that's one of the things.
Building, yeah, okay,
mechanics
building.
that are part of every third-person shooter that probably most people can easily adjust to. While I think in a game like Smash, mechanics are like stringing together combos is a little bit more difficult in comparison to pressing left trigger
Shoot.
at a certain area with using your joystick. Sorry, you were saying. I think I interrupted you.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
I think John,
were you saying something?
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just agreeing with Haeden on building.
All right.
But do you guys think that games like PUBG and like you don't even hear hardly anything about H1Z1 anymore? Do you guys think that those games that cost like $20, $30 for what Fortnite's giving for free, and at a way more consistent and reliable fashion, do you guys think that those games can keep up or will keep up?
Well, I'll
say
say this. I remember when PUBG and both came out, I looked at PUBG and I said, PUBG looks great. I think it looks like a pretty good game. I was like, okay. I was like, well, obviously, it looks to me that Fortnite is, copying PUBG. So I was like, yeah, I think I said that right. So all right, well, they're copying that. So I was like, well, obviously, Fortnite's probably the worst game, and especially because it's free. And some free price tags, for people like us who we've bought free games and stuff. You've gone through the rounds of free games just being money and all
Absolute
that.
dog crap, and you not even.
But then
worth
it
your
started
time.
blowing up, and I tried out Fortnite. I was like, well, it looks graphically a bit worse than PUBG, but it's polished. And I've kind of grown to enjoy the style of it, kind of the graphics of it. But I think Fortnite made the right decision to also, be coming out with this battle royale mode with things like PUBG, because they basically eliminated the competition. It's really like you don't hear anything about H1Z1 or any of that. You really hear PUBG and Fortnite, and you hear Fortnite about
PUBG had a
double
lot of popularity,
what you hear.
But then Fortnite kind of.
Fortnite just took over,
this
took the scene.
2-person thing right now.
PUBG hit 30 million sales in February, but the same article also talks about how hit 30 million sales, yet it still has a falling player number.
I mean, I'd be happy if I was the creators of PUBG. You guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, isn't the dude who made PUBG the same guy who worked on H1Z1?
I don't know, but for the price tag they put on it, 30 million copies of a video game is no small bargain.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. That's not small at all, but it's interesting that the same month that we kind of see Fortnite blow up is the same month that you see PUBG start to decline. PUBG starts, it declined for the first time in February, and that was probably, was that around when Fortnite blew up?
I guess it'd be pretty close.
I mean, it says Fortnite passed PUBG with 3.4 million concurrent players when PUBG's peak was 3.2 million. That wasn't even its consistent. Its peak was at 3.2 million, and Fortnite passed average 3.2
million players playing PUBG. I didn't actually expect that.
That was back in February. I'd love to know the numbers right now. Fortnite has 45 million players and 3 million concurrent players, while PUBG is hot on its heels with, what does this article say? Keep getting a freaking ad. PUBG made $700 million in 2017. Fortnite surpassed PUBG's monthly revenue and became a bigger game on YouTube than Minecraft in March 2018.
When Fortnite's still the biggest game on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Fortnite's Twitch viewers. I mean, it gets more views on Twitch than, I think it's...
And even more alarming, there's generally, if Ninja is streaming, there's about 100,000 people. But I've come on and I've seen there's been 250,000 people watching Fortnite, and 100,000 of those are watching Ninja. And I think a big thing about
Ninja that's the case right now. Fortnite right now has 223,000 viewers on Twitch, and 123,000 of them are on Ninja.
Ninja, he takes over half.
And then the game right beside Fortnite is League of Legends, and it only has 78,000 compared to Fortnite's 223. That's a huge gap between. That's what 150,000 gap between the first game and second game.
Of course, you also have to take into account that I don't think there are that many big streamers that are streaming on League of Legends currently.
Yeah, I'd love to see if there was a big League streamer, like if Tyler or something was streaming while Ninja was streaming.
And then you had I'm in Kitty Pie, and then you had Shroud, and then you had...
PUBG only has 56,000 concurrent viewers right now, but I don't know if they have any major streamers streaming right now.
I don't know of any major streamer that plays.
It feels
PUBG.
like every major PUBG streamer went
to
Fortnite. Like Ninja used to play PUBG.
Yeah.
There's that clip of Ninja raging at that kid in PUBG.
I mean, yeah.
Dr. Disrespect moved from PUBG to Fortnite. I used to watch Dr. Disrespect play PUBG all the time, but then he started playing Fortnite too.
It's really quite impressive what they've managed to do.
I know.
And another thing I'd like to discuss, just real fast is stability. I've already talked about reliability of Fortnite, but I would just like to remind you, when PUBG came out on Xbox, it was a disaster.
Oh yeah, it was a train wreck.
They weren't ready.
The network was an app mess.
Yeah, they weren't ready for it, and the game wasn't optimized for the Xbox. I mean, the game wasn't. It couldn't even Like, it wasn't just the servers not being prepared, but it was also the fact that the game running on Xbox, it ran horribly.
Yeah.
Like, the game
and it
was not
crashed
optimized for the Xbox
the
at
time.
all.
I don't even own PUBG on anything, but I do know my cousins who all own it. They said they told me to not buy it until it was ready. If I was gonna buy it at all, not
Yeah,
buy
I
it
saw that. I
until-
saw that on Twitter. I saw that in the Xbox store. I heard it from Connor's brother.
Yeah, and I think that's a big
issue.
People expect it to come on Xbox. You know, a lot of people they don't do PC, but they enjoy Xbox.
Like, how many
And
people
if
are
you
going to
mess
be
it up
willing
for
to
them-
wait? Like, if they see problems the first time they log in, they like can't start the game, or they're just running like a
They're
game
not
running at
gonna
like
enjoy
less
the
than
game.
60 FPS on console. On a on a current gen console running less than 60 FPS, like 1080p. I mean, that's just
Is
subpar.
dismal.
Yeah,
Like,
and
expecting
I
to pay
think that
$30. That's just not.
I think that really messed up PUBG for Xbox because I mean I know it's recovered and they fix it up. They fix it up on
This
you know
is
the
why
online. I think they
there's a
opt
lot
it.
of importance.
But Fortnite
for
did all
having
that as
tests
soon as
for
it
these
came
kinds of
out.
things.
Fortnite was ready to go. You know, it was a full package. It was ready to go, and it was free. You know, so it's just like multiple big things, multiple things like that. I think really put and it just not even as a game, but as a developer, it really shows their intentions. It really shows that they do care about the content and the servers and all the maintenance they put into it. Ready to keep the game growing because a great game has to have a good foundation and a good.
It has to have good developers.
I mean, yeah,
their production
servers,
team is
server maintenance.
pretty
It's so important. It is so important. I don't even understand half that stuff. All I know is that it's the foundation, very important.
Yeah.
To any game.
If you get the basics right, you're already halfway there.
Yeah, as long as you have the basics right, then you can add on more and balance is needed. But if you started off terribly, if you started off on Xbox unoptimized, servers are terrible, then you automatically have to go all the way back in and fix the foundation before you can even continue on working on the game.
Exactly.
And if you work on the game when it's still like that, then you're not even a good developer. Then I mean,
that already puts you behind. When you see Fortnite already adding new things to the game to try and keep people coming, you see new events for Fortnite coming in, like with the Easter, with all the bunnies and the egg launchers and stuff. Exactly. PUBG can't even get people on the Xbox to get on because it's not optimized for it. When you've got the millions of people playing on Xbox and PlayStation, when PUBG just doesn't even have it on the Xbox exclusive. Is it still exclusive? Is it moved to PS4 yet? Because I thought I read that it was I thought when they announced it was only starting off exclusive on Xbox for PUBG.
I guess it kind of depends. They may have signed a contract with Microsoft that says that we can only have it on the Xbox One rather than on the PS4. Honestly, though, I think PUBG should have devoted more of their resources to making the PC version like unbeatable in terms of quality and comparison, because I think when they came onto the Xbox One, Fortnite was already there, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, if it was after Battle Royale came out September 2017, I believe. So, and when did PUBG? Let me see when PUBG came to Xbox. When did PUBG come to Xbox?
Alright, let's see.
PUBG came to Xbox March 2017. Whoa, wait. That's his initial release date. Where's Xbox One? Come on, Dad. Oh, it didn't come to Xbox One until December 2017.
Yeah, and Fortnite got on.
And Fortnite was already
July
on.
25th, 2017, I believe.
So, I mean,
They already had a couple months on them.
Yeah.
They're just trying to play catch up.
I know, and Lucas, what you said about them needing to make the PC game the best it can be, I mean, it says a lot that PUBG wasn't even the pinnacle of what a battle royale game could be, yet it still blew up like that. So whenever you see a free game, a better running, a more accessible game like Fortnite, I mean, it was just a perfect recipe for it to blow up.
And it's amazing that something like that didn't happen. Like when someone like H1Z1 to someone immediately says, "Hey, let's make this free," and then just let's charge people for just skins or something like that. Or because the concept had already, I think, come out. I just think it took a long time for people to figure out a way to turn it into a more accessible game. If that makes sense.
Wait, is H1Z1 free?
I don't remember.
I
don't
bought it
remember
for money.
H1Z1 being too incredibly popular.
Oh, they
was.
turned H1Z1 free to play.
Oh, they did? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
look, I'm
I
looking at
thought-
it right now.
I thought-
H1Z1 is now free to play
The
on
last
March
time
8th.
The last time I took a look at H1Z1,
I have
it had
H1Z1.
terrible reviews. It had terrible reviews.
Yeah,
last time I
no,
looked at
it was not a polished game. I had problems with networks whenever I was playing it. And I know it wasn't my network because I could run other games fine. Yeah, but I had H1Z1. I paid for H1Z1 because I had some friends that played it and they wanted me to play with them. But I mean, I've played Fortnite way longer than I ever played H1Z1. Longer than I ever thought about playing H1Z1.
I can't remember the last time I even saw you playing H1Z1.
Let me go on Steam and see when the last time I opened up H1Z1 was.
Because
I mean, I haven't even thought about that game.
And it really makes you realize like how volatile the market is for battle royale games.
I know.
Like the games just can blow up and then die instantly. PUBG was probably the next thing if Fortnite released, but then Fortnite released, and now PUBG's a dying game basically, or at least that's what I feel. I feel PUBG will be dead before Fortnite is.
Yeah, I don't think PUBG has a lifespan. I don't think it has the same lifespan that Fortnite's gonna have.
Yeah, and
especially with
not
top
even
players
taking,
leaving PUBG.
So I want to hear I have a quick question for you guys. But if you guys can put like a number of months or years, how long do you think Fortnite is going to last?
I'll give it. Yeah, I'm saying less than 2 years, definitely.
Yeah,
Less
battle
than 2
royale
years.
games
They're gonna
Really
grow
don't
stale
have-
at some point.
It's gonna die out.
especially with how many are
I
always being
feel
released.
it's gonna die out before the end of the year.
Really? Okay.
I think
Con of
I think
people?
most of like the major hype of it will be over.
Oh, the
Probably.
I
hype's
think
gonna
it'll
die
be
before
over
the
by
entire
around
game
this
dies.
time.
Yeah, but probably this year, I imagine.
I'll
I
give
think
it-
it'll be.
5 more months. For
Yeah,
me.
I think
You're giving
it'll
it till-
probably
Oh,
before
yeah.
the end of the year, and then after that, I mean, obviously the game will just start dying slowly. As soon as a person like if Ninja, say Ninja were day, I see like a 50% decrease.
Think about when
I
Fortnite
feel-
dies. Think about what's gonna happen to Ninja.
Well, Ninja's already.
He's
dead.
already
he's probably
making
set for life.
$3,000
Ninja's
a
already.
month.
Yeah, Ninja's
probably set
already
for
He's
life
set
at this
for
point.
life.
Yeah, he literally never has to worry again. I don't
Got, like,
think he'll
millions.
ever.
Dollars.
He probably won't stream after. He'll probably just enjoy his life because if he
Just
uses that
milk it.
savings
Just
right,
milk
And
it.
he
money
still
right,
has
dies.
his personality is still a really liked personality, so he can continue to make.
Yeah, if he can find another
Videos
game
for
like Fortnite,
YouTube.
I just don't think he'll
Well,
be
yeah,
as
or-
big.
But I
I don't think
he-
Fortnite will ever make anybody as big as it made Ninja.
He doesn't have to be extremely big. He
Oh
just-
yeah, no. But I'm saying I
already
don't think
made
any other
himself.
game will make another person as big as Fortnite made Ninja. Like I don't think we'll ever see
Yeah.
something like I will be very surprised if we see somebody blow up in the
That's-
same way that
that's true.
Fortnite blew up Ninja.
You're right. I think I agree with that.
Well, I bet there's going to be a ton of them because there's always new games that are just going to blow up. You saw it with Minecraft. Twitch wasn't that big around that time.
Yeah.
But if it was, it would be the same thing going on now.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Minecraft would have been
Well,
huge on Twitch.
You guys have any like thoughts of what you think the next big explosive game might be?
I think instead of looking at what like a specific
I
game,
know
I
of
think we
right
should look
now.
at genres
I mean,
that can blow
I
up.
heard God of War was really, really good,
I think.
and I really want to play that game, but it's only a PS4 exclusive. God damn it, Sony.
Ah man, I can't think of a genre that would explode. I know. I mean, first-person shooters are just so saturated.
Yeah.
just there's so
Saturated, but
many
they
of them.
still.
Call
I mean,
of
they still
Duty,
dominate.
Battle,
Well, yeah, I know they still
Battlefield.
bring in money, but I mean, I
Rainbow
enjoy the
Six.
Battlefield games. I've actually
I like
grown to enjoy
Battlefield as well.
Battlefield games more than Call of Duty, more than I ever enjoyed Call
Well, yeah,
of Duty.
because I think they're larger scale and there's more group. It's less mindless shooting and thought goes into.
I
you're
personally
going into.
enjoy realistic games, like realistic combat, a bit more like now like 40 shots.
Well,
and then
I
you can
think
just heal up.
hyperrealism, I think, is a little bit too much.
No,
Yeah, I feel like
don't-
that's a
I
little
don't
polarizing. I feel like
hyperrealism.
that'll push people away from a game.
But I enjoy.
I think the
enjoy
option-
when it's-
Find a
I think the
decent-
option for it is good though. Like Battlefield's, what's it called? Hardcore.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
hardcore.
having the option is really good for those players that want to play like to that level. But I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
having a
hardcore is
game
pretty
that's
good.
just a game that's like hyper realistic and there's no other setting, like I feel like that'll push away so many players.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there a market games like that. Milsim games. It's small, but there is a market of just constant buyers. Just take like DCS World. It's like a very advanced like flight simulator. There's like things in that where they have the entire like cockpit modeled, every button and stuff. And players enjoy to play that. And whenever they release new updates, they always buy it. And players are always playing the game.
Mhm.
But I think for genre, I have no idea. I think it'd be. I don't really want another big battle royale game. I'd want something more, maybe, like Lucas said, like maybe a bit more depth.
Oof, I just threw that ball all the way out of bounds. But I mean, I remember like things I can remember. I remember the simulation boom whenever we saw tons of simulators come out after stuff like Surgeon Simulator and Goat Simulator, like Farming Simulator. Whenever all those Kerbal Space
Yeah.
Program,
Yeah,
even
but
we saw a
those
boom
are,
like that with those kind of
something
games.
to laugh at. I think the comedy genre took off.
Oh yeah, but I'm still just mean like as a genre, like you still saw a huge market of people that were buying like every simulator game that came out.
That's true. That's
Just
true.
like how we see. I mean, there's tons of PUBG clones and stuff, like on mobile at least.
Mhm.
There's
Oh,
a ton
yeah.
of clones.
I know, like Rules of Survival.
Yes, all that crap.
Yeah.
That I saw, and I downloaded.
Well,
that.
Rules of Survival, I think, was actually on before PUBG and Fortnite. I think they were
Yeah.
actually.
Are
on
you
mobile
serious?
before
They kind
them.
of got cucked. They got so cucked out of
Well,
everything.
wait. Who'd you say?
Rules of Survival got absolutely cucked.
Well, I mean, Rules of Survival, that's cheap, man. They literally copied everything from PUBG and Fortnite.
It's kind of like those
But they
those
got it
mobile
on
League of
mobile
Legends ripoffs.
first.
Like remember
Yeah, like-
Yeah, that
MOBA
is-
games used to be
Mobile
huge.
Legends, bang bang, and can't stand.
There were a ton of League of Legends, like a ton of MOBA League of Legends, like Dota ripoffs on the iOS store for a bit. I mean, I don't want to call. Well, no, that's more along the line of like fan games of like I remember there was a ton of like Five Nights at Freddy's like fan games and like ripoffs and
Oh
stuff
my
that people
God.
were
Yeah, that's
making
right.
when
That's
that
when
game
the
blew
scary
up.
genre was
Yes,
like
horror
Oh,
genre.
yeah.
That was another one that
Because
blew
of
up.
YouTube blew it
Slender
up to, like,
Man.
such a
Yes.
huge extent.
Yes, that's another
It
question I
was
have.
the biggest trend on YouTube. You had
Yes,
every single person who played video games on the site was basically putting videos on it, and then for some reason it was great for everyone watching it because it was scary and it was hilarious.
that's another thing I want to ask. Do you guys think that the genre is what blows it up, or do you guys think that popular personalities in YouTube blows it up? Because when you think about
think
horror
I think
genres took
popular
off with people like PewDiePie. Like PewDiePie was one of the people that blew up horror genres. You see Yogscast and Captain Sparkles, people like them blowing up Minecraft and games like it.
Sky does
Like, what do you think
Minecraft
comes
back in the
first?
day.
Like, do you think the genre gets popular first, or do you think that the YouTuber get the viewers get popular first?
I think what kind of
Like,
happens.
it's kind of like a thing where the genre is like it's like ready to get big. It's like it's like a chemistry. I can't remember the chemistry term, but like it's ready to go. It's ready to get big, and all it takes is a spark. All it takes is just a single a single
guy.
dude to play it and a few people to watch it, and people are interested. It's just like what is it, like theoretical energy or whatever? Theoretical
Kinetic
yield.
energy?
No,
Potential?
yields. It's like a yield,
Oh.
like theoretical yield. Like theoretically, it's ready to go. All it takes is for it to act. Oh well, no, that's still stupid.
I think you're still thinking of potential energy. Like
There we go.
Like
Potential
when you
energy.
get at the top of a mountain and then you just
yeah,
start
that's like
to
the highest
go
point. You just need it to fall off,
down,
and then the
then
kinetic
yeah,
energy
yeah,
comes
as long
down.
as you go
it's
down,
ready.
it became like, and then it's sooner or later there's an end to that, I guess.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
It'll hit the
as
ground at
there
some
is
point.
as there is in all things. I mean, obviously, there's going to be an end to most games.
But the skydive is really nice while it lasts.
yeah, and I think a big thing of that, it's like ready. People are starting to take notice for games like it. For like we'll just say, for example, battle royale games. There's games that are starting to come out, and people are like, man, I wonder if anyone plays that. And they go on YouTube and they see a YouTuber, and dang, that game looks great. I'm gonna get it and to try it out. They enjoy it, and then they tell more people, and then bam, it's worldwide. And I think that's just an important thing. I think that's a big reason like Minecraft lasted a long time for YouTubers. playing it, and
Minecraft is
people
what
finding
got
new
me.
stuff to
Minecraft was
do.
what got me into making YouTube. That was what got me into making a YouTube channel. It's people like Captain Sparkles and stuff. I saw them having fun, like playing games, and I was like, "There's actually a career
I want that
and
for
stuff
me.
into this. Like, I want to have
Yeah.
a channel where I can like have fun and play games and stuff." Like Minecraft, when you think about it, it made like a whole generation. It made a whole generation of content creators, just like I think Fortnite's going to create a whole generation of streamers that's going to come out off of the Battle Royale craze. I think we're going to see a huge, like a way bigger wave of streamers come out through Fortnite, just like we saw a lot more YouTubers come out of Minecraft. And obviously, they're not just going to keep streaming Battle Royale games, just like Minecrafters.
Yeah,
They're gonna
obviously
switch
they just come
over
out.
sooner or later.
They're gonna find something, some kind of niche, or they're just gonna keep adapting with whatever the market is.
well, yeah, and that's one big thing about today is a lot of people and streamers today are really good at adapting. I remember a time it was kind of hard for some people to just play new games because their audience was all built around them playing, and it's just not the same.
Yeah, and some people specialize nowadays in just playing whatever the community asks them to play, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, you see, one of the biggest problems that happened with Minecraft YouTubers, their audience just grew up. Like,
Yeah.
quite simply, like I hate seeing Captain Sparkle's channel like in my subscription feed. I mean, he used to get millions of subs per video. I see him getting like less than 50K. He's even playing Fortnite now, just trying to get in an audience. He's
Well, yeah,
playing
and that's
Fortnite. His
that's
videos are
another
getting
big
like
thing,
50K views.
Games like these, like
That
kill a
hurts,
lot
actually.
of YouTube.
That
You think
hurts.
about Fortnite streamers, and then you have to think about all the streamers whose games are being played and whose games aren't being watched, and you just have to realize a lot of streamers just get
Maybe we need it. Maybe he needs like a good like conspiracy.
Huh.
You know how you like get yourself back in the spotlight. You have
We
a
need
con-
Captain Sparkles to have a pedophile controversy. we need to start a scandal about Captain Sparkles having like child pornography or something, and get him back into the scene through drama or something.
Because there'll be some people that'll be like, "Oh, this is awful," and then you'll have some people who will say, "Hey, we don't care." Oh yeah, Captain Sparkles is a person.
Like, I used to
Yeah,
watch that
somebody
guy all the
watches
time. I wonder
these.
what he's doing now. Like, that happens all the time. Like, I think about that all the time with a lot of channels I used to watch. I'm like, I remember I used to watch these people 24/7. What are they doing?
12 hours ago, he posted a video and he had 33,000 views on it.
Oh, it's so depressing.
Let's see. 2 weeks ago, I mean, he still gets some decent ones. He
What?
gets
How do his Minecraft videos do? Does he still
48K.
post them?
Yeah, this,
But I mean,
there's
how
some,
many
like,
subs does he have? 10 million?
10 million. And
I mean, Ninja has like 8 million subs on YouTube right now, and he's pulling in like 2 to 3 million views per his video.
that's a nice amount of.
Like even on YouTube, Ninja still just has such a huge fan base, just because there's so many people that want to see high level Fortnite gameplay. That and they just love Ninja. Just has such a magnetic personality. I mean,
Ninja plays
such
with
a storm.
Ninja plays with a lot of streamers too. I think that he's also like Ninja is like one of those, like, he's kind of a good streamer because he hangs with, like, I've seen him playing with Tim
Myth?
the Tatman, and a few other, like, Fortnite. I mean, they're pretty big generally, but he does give back, and when you host someone like that on such a massive channel, they're bound to get some views. Like, hey, who was that dude Ninja was playing with the other day? He's like, Ninja's offline on Twitch right now, so let's watch that guy. He's on.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like giving back.
That
And
and
that's
Ninja, he has charities and stuff that he's donated to.
Yeah, Ninja donates to a lot of charity, and he's he tries his best to read messages when he gets so many messages.
He gets so many
there's people
donations per
donating
stream.
so much. It's just to
Yeah, you have
tell.
a pretty good life when it's hard to like say thank you for all the things that you're getting.
Well, yeah, and it's important that he
Yeah.
tries. I think also. He
Yes.
does-
I
he
think
does try.
making
Well,
that
I
effort
really
is
like
so
him as a
important.
person. I think he's done a really great job of presenting himself. That
Yeah.
makes us gamers look really good, except for like
Except for
one
the whole N-word thing
controversy.
that happened. But I mean, like even
Well,
that, like
yeah.
people forget about that already that it happened, and he's still pulling in hundreds of thousands of live viewers at once. I mean,
Yeah.
Halo World Championships itself is only pulling in 9,000 live viewers. Earlier today when I was watching it, League of Legends had like 20,000 live viewers. I think Ninja, just one dude by himself, is, I mean, he's just quadrupling.
I guess you got
Like
personality, you got a good game, and you got.
I mean, people will come to you if you have a good personality and you're playing a game that people want to watch. But I mean, luckily, esports, I'm worried with esports, with like competitive League of Legends and competitive Overwatch and CSGO and stuff. I'm worried that's a fad because I want to see it last for a while. But I mean, they keep up decent numbers, but I'm worried that all the investors in it, I'm worried that they're only doing it because they see that it's popular right now. I'm worried that it's going to get just, I don't know, not oversaturated.
There needs to be another game with like a big competitive scene. I think competitive. I kind of feel the same way for competitive. Like potentially, competitive is it's set. Like if the right thing will come out, the competitive will probably take over a lot of other sports. Like in terms of people who view it, in terms of people who go to visit it. I think competitive gaming's in a position.
Yes,
if you
competitive gaming
like
is in
the-
such
if you
a
watch,
good
like,
position.
the world, I think like the World Championships in League of Legends. I mean,
Yes,
there's a lot of people there.
League-
I remember Lucas went there.
they
There
are
was a lot of people there,
huge.
weren't there, Lucas?
At the California thing where I went to.
Yeah,
actually
the
see
TSM
event.
game you went to.
There were a couple hundred. Like it was completely sold out. Like I don't think there were any seats.
Yeah.
I mean, do
And
you guys
I remember
remember
they
League
always-
I
Worlds
love
not
the
long ago?
experience, and I really wish I could go back.
Do you guys remember the stadium that League sold out for Worlds not too long ago?
Oh yeah, it was what's that place
Oh,
called?
Oh God, I don't
The
remember.
Staples Center.
Yes, like I mean, there's a
Completely.
huge audience for it.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I
they
think
lost
there's a
every
big
single
audience,
ticket.
but I have a feeling. I don't know why. I just feel like it needs to be a different game that really just
It needs
ignites.
to be a game that is more accessible than something like League of Legends. It needs to be a game
Well,
that
and-
people will accept because you see
to be fresh.
there's people
to be
that
you
would
have
get
to
teased
fresh
you
off the-
have-
off
I-
the block.
You can't have it be too accessible, otherwise there's no depth in it.
And by accessible, I don't mean like easy to play or anything. I mean more of like something that. I mean, the biggest thing with esports, you see people that want to watch. You see people that want to watch. I want to say actual sports, but like football, basketball, and stuff. You see them like
Yeah.
teasing like esports and stuff. You need a game that, not that they can't make fun of it, but that it's harder to like. I don't know, just something that common people can enjoy and not just like gamers. Because think about it. Do you know how hard it is to get into the NFL and the NBA? Like, think about how many people can just get on their computer and play. Not even at the highest level. Not even at the high level, but just casual.
Yeah.
Like, just casual players itself, there's so much money in it that people would, like, buy the games and stuff. Versus, I mean, how many 30-something-year-old people do you see going outside playing football, playing in some kind of league?
Well, yeah,
like,
and that's another
it's
thing.
so much
That's
easier.
another reason why competitive gaming is getting big, because anyone can do it. And, I mean, you don't have to put your whole life into it to get good at it. You know, you don't have to, you know, a lot of those, you know, people who are trying to get in the all the what they life into. And you don't have to do that with games. You know, you can enjoy it, and
it's really only those people that want to be like. It's really only the people that want to be in like the competitive leagues and stuff that you see kind of dedicating like their livelihoods to it and stuff. But I mean, it's just so much. Like it would be so much more accessible than things like football and stuff. Like you could have people with disabilities playing video games, like people in wheelchairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's such a huge potential audience that, I mean, it really ought. Like, even John, that 2K league we were talking about, John.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? The NBA has its own 2K league right now.
Yeah, it's starting to get big.
It's starting this summer. The NBA 2K league with Shaq. Shaq's doing something with it.
Yeah,
but like even the NBA sees it. There's he's a general manager. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like even the NBA itself is like there's obviously a market here for esports to where they're making their own leagues with NBA players. I mean not NBA players, 2K players.
Yeah.
And I think I feel like that'll be a good kind of like dipping toes in the water for esports. Like I feel like there will be some people who will watch like video games, like watch other people play video games for the first time and be like, you know, this is entertaining. Like I like watching these people. Like I remember the Smash Brothers Wii U World Finals were on ESPN2 and Disney Channel, and I know that Dota 2's been on ESPN before. I don't know if League's been on ESPN before.
I've seen
Smash was on ESPN.
Whatever.
And it had a decent viewer base. Like that'll be some people's first like experience watching, because I mean there's not too many older people that go on YouTube and watch like Let's Plays or go on Twitch and watch streams and stuff. Like some people watching it on TV, if they see it there, it's gonna be their first experience watching somebody else play a game. Like you see older people so often being like, "What are you doing watching this person play a game? Why aren't you just going and playing it yourself?" And I mean, the first argument I always see is like, why are you watching football if you go outside and go throw it yourself? Just stuff like that. Like it's the same. Yeah. It's the same kind of experience. That's the first argument I always see whenever that comes up. But I mean, I don't know. There's just such a potential market for it.
And you know, it shows that esports is like the fastest growing sport in the business. I think.
I think.
And it's already
I think
surpassed all hockey viewerships.
Rip NFL. I mean NHL.
Baseball's been surpassed. I think. How many?
I don't know about baseball. Heck, I still watch baseball.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're.
But I know a lot of people think baseball's boring.
It's boring to watch. It's more fun to.
Yeah,
I don't mind actually playing baseball. I think throwing throwing a baseball around when you have. Can't even remember the terminology. I used to play this sport a long time ago. Your glove, and you just catch with the glove. That was pretty legit back in the day. But nowadays I don't really watch it that much.
I mean, it's funny because I think, like me personally, like I can watch baseball, but I can't watch soccer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I could find soccer more easy to watch than baseball.
See,
I mean, baseball's okay, but
I have trouble watching soccer because a lot of the time it feels like I'm watching people. It feels like I'm watching cross country. Like it feels like I'm watching people run for a long time.
But when it gets intense, the amount of skill that you see, in soccer, I think soccer's a higher skill sport. I mean, I I agree. You know, all sports need skill, but I think
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, it's a lot of running. But when they get close to the goal and you see what the you know the stuff they're doing, you know that kick or whatever, that kick from what was it,
It
Ronaldo?
kind of resembles a lot like what basketball players do, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
dribbling.
when you can
I mean,
basketball's
they're
like
both
cross
dribbling.
country, you
kinda
know?
get the same.
They're
sort of
always running
fight
down the court. You know, they're
when
just
you
throwing
cross
it up
them
at the end.
And
Yeah,
basically,
basketball courts are just shorter.
Yeah.
And in basketball, there's occasional like stops. I mean, of course there are in soccer too with like throw-ins and stuff.
Yeah, big.
But I
saves
hardly
and so on
watch
and so
sports. I only watch NBA whenever it's time for the NBA finals. I watch baseball on like weekends whenever I have like nothing else to watch.
I watch NBA
soccer
sometimes.
when like
I
my home
I don't
friends are
watch
watching
hardly
it.
any other sports.
NFL, I
wasn't
watch
even-
NFL if I'm just bored.
Yeah,
Or the
I
Super
don't even
Bowl.
watch NFL that much. I enjoy college
The
football.
See, I
main
don't like
thing,
college
I
sports.
watch NFL is Super Bowl, but everyone watches that obviously. And then I think I watch the college playoffs. Like that first year, it turned into a playoff thing, and it was like Ohio State versus Alabama. That was a really big thing to watch. If you ask
Yeah,
me.
tournaments are always easier to watch and more exciting to watch just because there isn't hopefully you're not going to see any just steamrolling. Like you're going to hope that there's going to be like something interesting going on whenever you see a tournament for a sport. But sadly, that isn't always the case. And I mean, there's always those underdog stories. Like that's another thing. Like there's always a lot of good like I know one thing that's popular with the WWE is like storylines. Connor, you watch it. You watch it. I don't
No,
watch WWE. Does Alex?
Oh,
Is
I
Alex
mean,
the
a
one who
long
watched
time
it? You guys
ago.
went to WrestleMania, didn't you?
Yeah,
Well,
they
yeah,
did,
yeah, but that was like our first time watching in like 2 years. We only went there because my aunt wanted to see it because she'd watched it a lot.
Yeah, but I know one of the things that people like about it that I see a lot, because a lot of people I follow on Twitter like WWE for some reason. Like I know Team 4-Star Connor, they tweet about it a lot. One thing that a lot of them like is like the storylines or whatever, and the people from, good God, bugs, stop flying around my screen. A broadcast team that broadcast for the SEC came and talked to my journalism class, and one of the things they talked about that they do with their broadcasts is they have like quote unquote like storylines of like following like players and like what's been in their season or like who they've like had trouble with and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's so much potential for that in esports. Like I mean there's so many just toxic people in esports. You see people from the Overwatch League getting fined like $25,000 like almost every week just because they say something like homophobic on Twitter or Instagram or something, in the Overwatch League is like, no, get banned, get fined, kid. You see just that kind of stuff. Like there's so much potential for drama in esports. Just because
There
there's a bunch
is.
of kids on keyboards hiding behind screens, just like poop talking. Like there could be so much just juicy drama. And I feel like casting for esports, like the people that commentate esports, like there's so many good personalities commentating.
Oh my god, the commentating, like the shoutcasting is actually
Yes. That's one of my
you
favorite
know,
parts about
that's
watching
like,
the
that's like
streams.
the biggest draw for me, like in a lot of cases too. You know,
Yes, I love that.
because they add the extra excitement. Like a lot of these sports,
Oh yeah.
like especially golf, all they they talk in this monotone voice, just like, oh, and it looks like he's hit himself a par.
Okay, I'll tell you. One time I got hype in golf because I watched. They were doing like this little family tournament,
Yeah,
like with famous golfers, and they had the caddy for a dude. You know, like the dude who holds the golf bag and
Yeah.
the clubs and all that.
I play golf.
They were letting him hit the ball, and he hit it and got a hole in one on just
Mhm.
hitting it. And I got hype.
Yeah,
That
my
was
dad
pretty
watches golf.
My
Like,
dad
that's such a
is
dad thing.
obsessed. Yeah, no.
That's like a
That
dad
is
thing.
that
Like
is
golf
kind
is
of
such
a
a
dad
dad audience.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
It's like as soon as somebody has a child, they suddenly become addicted to golf.
maybe
Their only
because
break.
maybe because their life is so loud now with a child.
Yeah,
like, golf
that's
is so
true. Yeah,
quiet and calm.
Golf is
that
a
is-
refuge. I feel like that is a good point.
I never thought about it like that, but I'm just now connecting the dots.
My mom gets mad a lot with my dad for going and playing golf. My dad plays golf on the weekends, like, a lot. And my mom, there's been times where my mom has been very upset with him going and
my
leaving
dad is
her.
he was gonna go play golf on Sunday, but it's supposed to storm, so
I mean, yeah, I play golf every now and then, but I don't obsess
I
with
tried
it.
to play golf. I even went to like one of those little tournaments, and I came in like last place because I'm trash at golf. I haven't played it in a long time. Last time I tried to play,
I like
I
mini golf.
Yeah, mini golf is
Mini
fun.
golf's fun.
Mini golf's fun.
We
But I
should have
can't
a,
even
we should have
remember
a
how to
company
hit.
mini golfing. We should make a
Company
mini golf
mini
course.
golfing.
We should make a video of
Oh
us
my God.
constructing a mini golf course. We just stuff laying around. Just like, what kind of garbage can we make? What brutal, like, each of us gets to make our own course, and we got to see who can win. Who can win
Oh
doing
my
all of our
God,
courses.
that's so hard though.
That'd be insane. It's like Rube Goldberg machines. I need you to
Yeah,
hit the
have-
golf ball
have-
up there. Tap that
Now,
can.
half of
Roll
them
it
just be
down.
Stupid things that when you look at it from like an aerial view, just spell God.
One of them just spells 3 chains, just like up in the sky.
3 chains God.
God 3 God underscore. It's like your Twitter, just your Twitter handle at God underscore
Yeah.
3 chains. Up in the
Yeah, God underscore 3 chains. Oh my God.
Oh man. But I think it's about time we wrap this episode up.
All right.
It's been a pretty good one. Oh God. At God underscore 3 chains. If you guys want to follow John on Twitter, at God underscore 3 chains, go
Oh,
give
boy.
him a follow. You guys should follow me, most importantly. At Fraction Overby. That's going in the rhyme notebook. But I think I have all of our Twitters in the description. If not, I'll link them. In case you guys want to keep up with whatever crap we do. Of course, those of you listening later, I hope. We stream this live on Fridays or Saturdays, and we always make it public on YouTube the next day, and we upload it to SoundCloud the next day as well, in case you want to listen while you're doing whatever without having to close out of the gosh darn YouTube app, because who pays for YouTube Red?
Yeah, that's true.
That's for another episode. But thank you guys for listening to all this crap, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Have a good night.
Yeah. See you guys later.